Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Sketch Sunday. And this is a little bit of a special one because we have an exclusive sketch by one of our lovely crew members, the lovely Karina. Decided to try her hand at making sketches, and you can see her gorgeous sketch up there in the corner. And she gave us this sketch to do this week, and I love it. I love it, and it is also, my friends, one of my very first complete hybrid layout. So it's just to share today, because actually I was doing this afternoon while I was watching the lovely Vicky Boutin, and I told the girls, I said I might not get the share up until tomorrow morning because the light was really going away, but it's sort of back a little bit. So I hope this is not too dark, but at least this lets me be on time with all of my lovely friends. So all of the papers for this layout are from the Tracy Reed Goldenrod collection, which I believe was her September, the end of September release, and I love it. And then the embellishments are also either from that same collection or, of course, my lovely Nicole Jones 911 digiprints. I've got a viewfinder here, a couple of these little 1-inch circles, the butterflies. You know how I love my butterflies. So I followed the sketch fairly closely, but I think I maybe took up a little bit more real estate than Karina's sketch shows. I think it maybe should be a little bit higher, but I love this. I love it the way it is. White cardstock on the background. This paper here is one of the TN signatures from the Goldenrod collection, and I just cut it down to a little bit narrower than it is generally, and then I cut it in between here so that I could span that extra space. I did the same thing here because I do not have a 12 by 12 printer, and I've mentioned this before. That might be something, if I do my full year of the Spending Freeze properly, that might be my reward. Although quite honestly, by I buy the 12 by 12, I print it on 8.5 by 11, but borderless, and doing something like this, it's absolutely perfect. So we'll see how important a 12 by 12 printer is. I'm anxious to see. Now, I did see some of the papers that Chris just printed recently. She just got a 12 by 12 recently. I think was it a birthday present or an early Christmas present, Chris? I can't remember. And I did see some of the Vicky Boutin papers that she printed, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So we'll see. Anyway, so what I have used here is 8.5 by 11, printed borderless. So I have, and these papers, these two strips here, I cut on the 8.5 so that I would still have quite a good chunk of these papers left. So I just cut those down the middle as well so that they would span as needed. All of that is lovely and tucked behind the photo. And we are taking a quick little glimpse back into Prague. And the name of this church is the Church of Mother of God Before Time. Tyne, I think, T-Y-N. Is it Tyne or Tin? Anyway, so there was no way I was getting that on with thickers or even small puffies. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go in and I am going to write Church of Mother of God Before Time, dominant feature of Old Town. And that sort of can be a title, a little bit, a title that acts as journaling at the same time, but in the area that Karina has it. I used this lovely floral for what is the large square in the back, and I made mine 8 by 8, and I think that's where more than likely Karina's is a little bit smaller, but I love it. But then putting it, of course, on my white cardstock, I found that it sort of just blended into the background, so that gave me the idea to frame it. Just a very, very narrow mat around with the Black and Star paper from the Goldenrod collection, and then I used the rest of it piecemeal. I had to piece it out and use it down here on this lovely triangular piece, which I think adds a lot of really fun interest, Karina. I think that was a fun idea. Then I did my embellishing in these two areas, the same general area as the sketch, but then I guess I did this area a little bit higher on the layout, and my clusters are maybe have a little bit more in them. But I love this, Karina. I loved using your sketch. It was a fun, original, and unique sketch. I can't wait to go see what everybody else did with it. It is just so much fun. So got all of those down, and then I went into my stash and I got some enamel dots in black and gray. But Karen, I did dig out my Nouveau drops in ebony black. This one here is Nouveau. These two are Nouveau. So I am really going to make an effort this month to finally listen to you. You keep reminding me, and well, you should. So at least I got them out, and I did use them a little bit on this page. 3 little Bramble Fox gorgeous perspective here stars, and my butterflies, and that pretty much does this layout. So I really loved the sketch. I'm really thrilled that I did a completely hybrid layout, which is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and it is my How to Kill a Kit with Style for November. So there you go, my friends. Tell me in the comments down below, have you done a hybrid layout? Have you purchased any of the digital collections or printables or digiprints? Do you love fussy cutting them? Tell me all about the hybrid scrapbooking in your scrap space down below. And I will see you back here very soon. Thanks for being here, my friends. Bye for now.